So Sam put together a little, 3 to 5 minute short film that is what we're doing right now. And it starts with some kids in an inner city location like you can see behind me here. And they're just playing around with a soccer ball, and they're all pretty good soccer players. And through a little fantasy storyline and a little addition of little visual effects, they end up in a World Cup soccer game. So, we're starting out at night with a really kind of raw, gritty kind of feel. And it evolves from that into a full high-key, high-sun, daylight soccer game with a lot of bright, saturated color.
So the basic idea of World Cup is to be able to go everything from shooting the sun to the moon to very dark situations where you're trying to get everything you can out of the camera, all the way up to off-the-chart clipped to see if we could hold that in the same range. Because we're really, really interested in the dynamic range of this camera, which is amazing. It's better than anything I've seen in the market yet. We are setting up a Lico up above us here, which will be for the World Cup Stadium opening and the sunlight coming through. So what's happening here is that we're going to overlight our characters by maybe 8 stops in pure black so that we go from really dark light to really bright light, sunlight, and see how the camera holds up.
It's crazy how low light sensitive it is tonight. I mean, we're using pocket pars and 1.2s and some really small lights, and we're lighting up the underneath of this bridge, and there's just some stunning images that are coming from this camera. And when you have a tool like that, it helps production on so many levels and also storytelling.
After our first flight of 5 minutes, you couldn't get a better designed camera for Steadicam. It's perfectly sat down my sled. It needs no balance. It's just perfect. Weight, I have range. I can add up to what I want or take off to what I need. Easy, perfect, visibility. Couldn't get more clarity. Easy controls. Anything that I would need to do as the operator really quick right there. The dump sign is so easily accessible. Couldn't ask for a better camera.
The Alexa, it's like a new girlfriend. It's been great. I think ARRI's really taken an approach to make a camera that operators are going to be happy to work with. It's super light, and overall the functionality is designed for a lot of handheld use, and overall the ergonomics of where all the buttons are, the functionality of it. I think they've hit a home run.
Yeah, the handheld is wonderful. It fits on your shoulder. The eyepiece, even in its sort of prototype form, is comfortable and easily adjusted. And so, a short hand grip on the right, it just sits on your shoulder. The eyepiece seems incredibly high quality to me. It has a beautiful sharp image. When you focus it, it snaps right into focus. It seems to have little to no frame lag. So we were chasing a soccer ball around, and I felt it was really working well. I mean, I had no problems with it all. We're shooting with ARRI Master Primes, the elite prime lenses out there in my mind.
The lighting, we were using the new ARRI HMI 1800 pars. Beautiful. We didn't use anything bigger than an 1800 par. And pocket pars, these little 300 watt HMIs. Mixed the light throughout. We had every color temperature in the book just to see in the same frame. You've got 5600, very blue, 3200. You've got mercury vapors. We've got, fluorescent. We've got every color around out here. You can see it in the frame. It holds up throughout. So the full color spectrum, the colorimetry of this chip holds all the colors. Color balance is enormous, and I think we'll be able to get amazing detail out of the shadows. We'll be able to hold the highlights, and we'll be able to get every color that we could see here with our eyes, and a lot that we couldn't see. This camera clearly sees beyond what you can see with your eye.